Jet warned Luke last night that, as a plant, his task for today is to get the contestants' trust back.
The audience knows you're the plant. Obviously.
Bert and Ted have become physically affectionate. Alex B tells the girls he disapproves strongly of what Luke did and tells the girls that he is planning on doing something legendary on his way out of the show, as he tells them he will be leaving after 3 weeks for a prior engagement.
Just when it's time for me to go, hopefully after 40, maybe you got people's Alex, he promises. You ready for that?
Stop talking about this.
Last sentence, your legendary exit, and I'm gonna do something retarded because I want to do something nuts. You know, if I'm giving up my spot, I'll give up my spot, but I'm gonna do something that is gonna, you know, at least give that motherfucker, and then, you know.
They comment that now that he's taking Bert's medication, he's acting much calmer. Luke apologizes to Simol and says he might be on his way out now. Alex B finds Luke keeping silent while waiting for production and says,
I heard what you said, bro. That was funny as fuck. The Wi-Fi thing. Oh my god. My dog. See? That's what I'm saying. You just stay. Me and you could run into the house, bro. Just let me talk to you, bro. I hope they do, and I hope they fucking give you the answer you want to hear, okay? I really fucking do. Fuck what anybody says negative, okay? That's what I fucking think.
Mizzy calls it a sticky situation because Luke didn't really hit him. Luke says he wishes the fish could fight.
And I fucking went, this guy was so scared. This grown man was scared as fuck. I remember his eyes were so wide and he was like, oh my god. And I was like,
nobody was killed.
Yeah, like, don't touch me.
Well, I'm sure once we're not in this
Touch me.
it's gonna be easier to laugh.
Strong. I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Is like, if that guy picked it with me, I would just die because he'd probably snap my neck in half. But like, I'm not gonna.
Very crazy.
Like, I'm
he had it all.
crazy.
He could have
like,
won. Still, I don't know if
slippers.
Yeah, slippers give you strength. They give you +5. +5 strength.
You're super shot. Dude, you're gonna upset me again. You're not even supposed to know what a +5 strength is.
Look, watch this.
You're not supposed to know what it is.
You felt that?
The OGs tell Binks that because of the events of last night, they will eliminate Smack after all, because Simol showed them his candy, and he is clearly immune.
You should call this episode Trick or Thief.
Ooh.
After having a long nap on the couch, Luke opens up to Ian about his visit to the basement.
Ben was like, come this way. And I was like, oh, great, it's over. The tension was like, it wasn't even tense, it was just like, yeah, it's just cut, you know. It basically just like, it gave me the riot act for like 30 minutes and just, I can hazard it gets at this point, right? Get the money's worth, get mad.
Well, everybody's hiding.
Yeah, I mean, they don't fucking want to deal with me anymore. I don't blame them. Fucking radioactive. It's just so mad because I'm laying in bed and fucking Alex has been quiet for 3 hours. I'm like, yes, yes. And then they come barging in. Alex is still asleep. I was like, what are you doing?
Peyton asks how he feels.
Just like had a fucking pounding headache since I came into this house, and like I stopped smoking 2 days before coming.
When Mizzy asks him about the stolen candy, he claims responsibility for the theft that Prince committed.
Yeah.
I got mad respect for you right now, Luke. I'm not gonna lie. That just gave me a lot of respect for you, and then apologizing.
I'm sorry I called you nurse reaction.
I'm not like
I wasn't loading that one in.
I was like, were you thinking I'm ratchet this whole fucking time? Like, holy shit.
It ain't like he said
Without really explaining why, Prince says he forgives him for shoving Simol, more in gratitude for Luke taking the blame. Prince campaigns to Mizzy that they shouldn't vote for him as a result. Mizzy asks why he stole her candy when they promised not to vote him out, and he tells a detailed story about searching her room in a fit of paranoia. She pats him on the shoulder and says she's impressed he managed to steal it. Meanwhile, on Twitter, Quinn Martin, a former contestant of the last season of Big Brother, complains publicly that Luke has found his way onto another reality show, which is stupid because he was clearly born for it. In confessional, Simol says he was
abused or like physically attacked or harmed, you know,
and resisted the impulse to attack back because he was afraid of elimination. He calls all the men
fucking bitches. In a way, like they're just, oh my god, like no one actually like stood up.
He says after eliminating Luke and Alex B, They have a group meeting where Peyton, Binks, and Smack prosecute Luke.
For me, like, unpredictable, like, violent outbursts are really triggering. They're really scary. What triggered that? How are you going to address that? How are you going to move forward in a way that ensures that, like, that's not going to happen again?
Prince defends Luke.
Let's not put it all on Luke. I feel like everybody made mistakes, and I feel like things need to be addressed with everybody. So, like, I feel like that was a bone for me to say. If you got a bone for you to say about anybody else, I feel like it just...
And even Mizzy does as well. He apologizes for making Ted cry.
You made me cry, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about that. But...
No, I feel terrible about that. And anyone else I made cry, I'm deeply sorry for that.
Teddy, I don't know what you're talking about. You literally use that to, like, lay on my boobs, okay?
Yeah,
You were
that's what
having the time
happened.
of your
That's
life.
what
Oh my
happened.
gosh. He talked about that this morning. That's the first thing he said.
This is what happened.
Where he got his comfort.
I like that. This is what I do.
He said I cried and he took me in her bosom or something like that.
Binks implies Luke is a lifetime abuser if he would do something like throw a pumpkin around.
I don't know what the pumpkin ever did to you, but in the past, this is not your first time doing this. Like, there's no way you're gonna sell me on that you came on a game show and then you just, like, threw a pumpkin. This is something that you've done before, or you have some kind of issue with controlling your anger, and so I know that you're sitting there saying you're gonna learn from it and do better, but I'm sure you've said that to your girlfriends, your mom, your kids, whatever.
This is all gonna be aired. Does anyone else want to own up to it? This person stole my candy, and I can forgive that because he owned up to it. I'm forgiving him for that. That's all I can forgive him for. He did other things to other people that I don't agree with. I can't forgive him for those actions. They're not mine to forgive. I can forgive him for the stealing. I respect the hell that he looked me in the eye and told me that's not easy.
Binks pulls Lucas into confessional. He says he really doesn't have a history of violence and says other people are bad liars about stealing.
I've never, and I promise you, I've never gotten in a non-consensual fist fight with anyone in my life.
Exactly, there you go.
I promise you, I'm a fucking nerd.
Binks asks him where he hid the candy.
Where'd you hide it?
In the fireplace.
You put it in the fireplace. I found it. I forgot to tell you. I found it. I
Oh,
knew.
shit.
I knew you hid it in the fireplace.
Damn.
I just wanted to see if you'd tell me.
Which he only knew because Jet told him.
The only way that you can prove that that's not you to the world and to us is with time.
Yeah.
So getting voted off like tomorrow or something is not gonna give you that time to do that. And I want to give you that time.
I appreciate that.
And the way that I want to do that is to use you as a scapegoat. We found Alexis's candy, but someone did fucking steal it. And we think, and we're like 95% sure it was Smack. We can get her out of here, and she's doing fucked up shit.
Yeah, I believe it.
Incidentally, in case we skip this detail, Alexis stole her own candy from herself to take suspicion off her stealing from Mizzy.
Like I'm in shock because,
Yeah.
you know, production spoke to me for like half an hour.
You didn't punch him.
No.
So there.
No,
No, I know you didn't. I'm just saying you didn't
I
punch
should
him.
iron his fucking shirts for him after that because I just
Yeah.
grabbed it and I twisted.
You had to wash his feet or whatever they do.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
Look, so
Whatever
just-
they do.
Whatever they do. I
Who's
don't
they?
know.
All right.
Like in the church, they
Sure.
wash the feet.
Sure. I'm fried at this point. I didn't even know I was playing the game anymore, so.
You are.
Lucas says he can't wrangle Alex B anymore.
I am his buddy though. I think he's cool, but like,
Sure.
I'm not gonna like. He's a little crazy.
I was trying, and then it's like, this is too much.
You weren't
I
trying, I
cannot
saw
wrangle
that.
him properly. He's
Wrangle.
unwrangleable. Yeah.
I'm the crazy wrangler. Look at my hair.
She tells him to lie if anyone asks what they talked about.
You can just say that I had violence in my past relationship.
Okay.
Vague.
Yeah.
It wasn't directed at me. That kind of is true. Like.
Yeah, just within the vicinity, so that's why you get
It's
extra.
not even true, honestly. Like, whatever. I had violence in my past relationship. Like, I gave you some feminist talk. Be like, oh, she did some feminist talk. Not in those words, because they'll be like, oh my god. Just be like, yeah, she was doing some feminist shit. Like, you know, men shouldn't do that because women are in the house and whatever.
So they don't believe he is safe from elimination.
If Ian ends up getting voted out somehow,
No,
I wouldn't
he's
vote him. I love him. I
he's
love
so
him.
funny.
He's a stone. He's my rock. He was my guy.
When all that shit was going on, he was sitting at the dinner table with his bonnet on, like eating like
Yeah,
my
his
grandma.
fucking hair.
What? Like, yo. He was cooking frozen burgers on the grill, frozen solid.
Yeah, and then he
Looks sad.
Simol confronts Mizzy about what she said in group and she blames him for endangering Alex B by encouraging him to drink when he's an alcoholic.
So when your friend gets too drunk, you don't say, hey man, like...
Well, he's not my friend.
You don't know any addicts or alcoholics in your life, and that's
well,
okay.
I understand that you know, and you were trying to support them, like kind of like be, you know. Like...
As you're telling me, a mommy figure.
Binks tells Simol the lie that Luke didn't hear her out about the abusive experiences she didn't have, and that she is voting him out as he wants her to. Ian proves to be a fascinating conversational partner.
My stomach up the whole time I was on vacation, just because like I'm not used to eat restaurant food. I cook curry, and I eat Greek yogurt, and I'm happy, you know. And it's all high protein, you know. So, you know, that's the thing. It's like high-end restaurant food versus like, you know, I'm eating Nathan hot dogs here. I just ate like 4 Nathan's hot dogs.
Bert has a conversation with himself.
Someone who's like rugged, handsome.
Mizzy tells Binks she spent her last cent to...
I don't have money back home. I don't have anything to go back to. I spent my fucking last cent to be here. I don't even have enough to cover rent next month. I have, like, if it happens, my mom has to like borrow money from somebody to pay my rent. But I did that because like this is what I want. This is my dream. Like I deserve this. Like, I've worked so hard.
Smack and Simol have a scene about the elimination. He spots candy corn left out for the scene and tries to take it. Smack admits that she would vote for him if he was up for elimination because he's a threat. She says later that even though they are roommates, that was the most they have ever talked. Ian and Peyton have a scene where Peyton has to ask Ian for strategic advice, and Ian asks her if she smokes.
So we had to go in there and I had to talk basically strategy to him and ask him like, how do you do it? How do you stay so calm? And then
How do you do it? I think they're trying to make him look good.
And then I'd be like, why? Like, and then he had to ask me, do you smoke? the 19
Simol talks with Ben privately and demands that production boot Lucas. Ben says he has it handled.
Out of all of the projects that I've worked on, this is up there. This is up there.
That's fucking
okay.
Awesome,
I'm not saying anything else.
We need to figure that out, man. Figure something out, man. Kick him out.
I'll talk to the guys about it. Let me see what we're gonna do. But for now, I think we're just gonna.
Bro, you could have fucking molded me.
We put the fear of God into him. So.
Nobody has fear of God. I mean, people do, yes, I could get, but
Luke.
That's not gonna help.
The girls in the loft talk about production. They call Vance the ginger guy. Peyton doesn't know who Jet is, and they all agree they don't know what Simmons looks like. Alex B naps all day, still stoned off of Bert's vitamins. So Binks convenes Team Primal to summarize her full day of diplomacy. The targets are Smack, Simol, and Ted in that order. She tells him he has to keep the plan secret this time. Before tasking Simol with the most challenging performance yet, Jeremy tells Simol how he almost died.
Last night, you took charge of that scene from Alex B. You showed what you're about, man. I like that. Every piece of jewelry that I wear has special meaning to me. In 2014, I was in Peru, and I was doing work with this shaman. And I know it sounds hokey, but that's a real profession. I love it. That's a real profession in Peru, bro.
I believe it.
They got shaman down there. He was incredibly wise. And he could say, he didn't say that much. There was just a gravity to what he would say.
I wish I could have met him.
Yeah, same.
And some days, he would say something that would sound trivial. And those ended up being the things that were the most profound. There was a lot of political unrest in Peru. And there were these protests. And the police were cracking down on these protests with rubber bullets and tear gas and all this shit. And I said, I'm staying right here. I'm not leaving. I don't care if there's throngs of people outside, they got APCs, these military vehicles, they got guys in the fucking scary police, the stuff they wear when they're trying to intimidate people.
Yeah.
I was like, if you're going down with the ship, I'm going down with the ship. And he says, you're gonna leave. And I felt in my bones, there was no way I'm leaving. This is my like spiritual mentor. I can't leave this guy. He says, you're going to leave. Going back to America, you're gonna do what it is that you were meant to do. He said, every piece of jewelry that I wear has meaning to me. He gives me this, and he says, "This isn't for you. You'll know who this is for when you meet him. I don't know you. But last night I was rewatching the clips, and bro, I just felt like I should give this to you. I was watching you take charge from Alex B, this loud guy. How are you going to get the reins from this guy that won't stop talking? I don't know how I'm going to get the reins from him. I'm the host of the show. I don't know how I'm supposed to shut him up, man." You made him look a little silly. You made him look like a fool, bro. Take that. Keep that with you, brother. Okay?
I'll take it.
And Ben's got something for you.
We want to do like a more serious scene, kind of just a commentary on what we're shooting, fame in general, and we want you to lead this scene.
I wanted to do something where we kind of turn you into a character that's a little darker, has an edge.
Our Alex B is playing a very leather jacket, sunglasses look right now.
Yeah. But
is that going to interfere with?
Who gives a shit? No. He's got like this, not the same thing. He's
It's
like
not.
Hollywood.
It's kind of like
Simol proudly recites a script, and the other contestants are instructed to cry, and none of them are aware the script was sharded out by ChatGPT.
Here I stand, an artist, once cloaked in the obscurity of my craft, now thrust into the blinding light of public adoration. A scrutinity, a modern-day Icarus, but with a smartphone instead of wings. So here I am, an artist. In the age of social media, a paradox, a contradiction, a figure both larger than life and small. My name is Simol Karma. I'm just a person like many other persons. What's the fun without dysfunction, huh? My current predicament brings me to no peace, and yet I find myself enthralled in fighting a battle which to most would seem insurmountable. But I can only smile and refuse to waver. This is my story. If fame really is fickle, then why do we fight so hard to embrace it? Can you answer that? Huh? If candy should be my downfall, God, I fucking hope it's sweet.
Reaction shots from the top, reaction shots from the top, Luca. Dance reaction shots from down below.
Ben, I think we know how we're going to end episode 2.
Ted asks Mizzy how she managed to get Luke to confess to stealing.
But I'm saying I'm giving you my decision to make up to you because I kind of trust you with that.
Why do you trust me with that?
You seem like you're figuring it out.
Figuring
You got Luke to admit that he took your candy.
Yeah.
And says that figuring that out means she has the game figured out. He tells her he wants to be an agent of chaos, which causes Mizzy to accuse him of being a floater, a player who acts nice but is going to cause problems for everyone. Binks and Lucas refocus her. Smack is their first priority, no new targets. In bedroom 3, Team Primal and Mizzy wonder if Bert is a paid actor because, as Binks says, if she imagined the funniest possible person, it would be Bert.
Anything interesting happen? I revealed I hooked up with someone in an airplane bathroom, the plane, right before I got to this house.
What?
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. There's no way he's real. He is literally if I could dream up the most funniest human being to ever exist, it would be him.
Team Primal has a confessional. Binks rejects Alex B's idea that Simbol's scene means he is being eliminated.
But yeah, at first I felt good when I was told I was going to be a fresh surprise, but now I'm worried because he's wearing my jacket.
Were you surprised?
Yeah, well, when he said, I'm surprised, and he said, you, Alex B, I was like, oh, and then I was wearing my jacket. I'm even more surprised.
Really?
I don't know if it's a good surprise, though.
When he took that candy out of his jacket, I thought it was drugs. I was like, please don't tell me.
No, God.
She congratulates Alex B on being calm and improving his relationship with everyone today, including Simol.
Literally literally ran in there
Yeah, no, but that was
to
sleep.
say so you could bark at people.
I know, my first good night, so you can bark at people. That's what I know, that's what Missy said. She goes, get up, we need your loudness right now. We need to
failed us.
I need to let you off your leash. Look, Virgo.
You were sedated.
I know. They gave me that sleeping doc.
The Obama speech?
What was that about? What was that about? What was it about? It was meaningful, it was touching.
I don't know, but I know I'm never gonna forget.
He had some good points, but where is he going with this? You know what I mean?
Hollywood, baby.
Huh?
To Hollywood.
I'd rather be home. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I'd rather go home. I'm going to Hollywood. Shit.
Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to come with me.
Of course.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'm a bad actor though, so you gotta find me some makeup to do or some
we'll do
shit
all
like
types.
that.
That'd be crazy.
Full-time Hollywood, baby.
Yeah,
Brand new
there you
Mercedes.
go. Don't know the song.
Full-time Hollywood,
Don't know the
baby.
song.
I'm going crazy.
Are we? We're going crazy? Go stupid? Man.
Yeah.
So,
You don't know 100 gex?
no. Not that
That's
one.
sad. I
No.
love them. You're living your whole life without them.
You know,
Dude, all these people fucking know how to read.
Mhm.
If I knew how to read, I'd already be famous.
You know how to read, shut up.
Only in Spanish.
Yeah, right. You can read Spanish though?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Don't damn that's crazy me. Of course I know.
Bilingual, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Alex B admits to her that he is lying about wanting to leave partway through the show and has decided the show is more important.
Who do you think out there would win? Because obviously us, we're gonna go head to head in battle.
I think so too.
But like,
me and you, the very end. Right?
I did hear from a few people that you said you'd be leaving in like 4 weeks and like being cool. Oh wait.
No,
Yeah.
they were asking like.
You had something to do.
Yes, but
like,
I was.
But you
no,
chose to stay.
Yes, a cruise.
Okay.
Actually, a cruise under 24th. But yeah, like
This is more important.
yeah, a
Okay.
life dream. Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
To intrude. Sorry, Simmons is gonna kill me. This shot is not. It was just a little off center. I'm OCD about it. And
What was your name again?
Jet. Andrew is like my real name, but the nickname, so people call me is Jet.
Binks feels she ends up in the role of a leader because she has an impulse to manage people, but always intends to be passive in these situations.
Personally, like the position that this has put me in is like the position I always end up in. Obviously, like I'm very submissive. Like I don't wanna be the leader or whatever, but I feel like sometimes people just get lost in their sauce, and I have to be like, nope, hey, like remember you have to do this and like pay attention or whatever.
She says she has learned to wait until plans are set in stone before telling Alex anything, because uncertainty upsets him. Bert says Luke committing theft, violence, and vandalism means the chance of him winning is 0.
But now, considering that he's committed theft, vandalism, and violence, 3 major serious infractions.
And when you lay them out like that too, that's like
Yeah, it's like the chance of him actually
with a
winning
list.
Yeah, like theft, vandalism, assault. The chance of him actually making it to the end of this competition, being the last one standing, to be perfectly honest, is like almost 0 chance.
Yeah, kind of blew it.
Smack reveals she doesn't know Mizzy is targeting her, and doesn't realize Mizzy has figured out how to open the drawer she keeps her candy in.
I still kind of get a little bit of a vibe that Mizzy still thinks that I can't read Mizzy. Like, I can't tell if she like thinks I stole the candy or not.
It's intense. Everyone's staring at you to come out of the closet as a thief. I thought, like, with this whole spectacle with Simol, like with Total Awake.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna come out.
Maybe this is like I don't know, like this is probably devious to say, but like I think the reason why he was like forgiven so easily is because he's a handsome, attractive, muscular white male. Will not ever be the winner of this competition. And if he did become the winner of this competition, I'm sure the fans of the show would have a huge backlash on social media afterwards. I'm like a fan. I'm like the ideal fantasy for a lot of these submissive like white dudes who have fans of a big, strong, stunning black man to dominate their lily white boy ass. That's what they want. They kind of want to put that like dumb daddy persona on them.
Sam takes Ian to lift with him, and he decides he doesn't want to.
Let's go. Me and Simol will help you.
No.
We'll make it easy.
I can't read. It's too late. I'm making too much money from that shit.
That's cool. Go make money on the couch then. All right, so do you want to hit this?
Yeah, I'm good.
The contestants are brought into confessional to record lines.
I'm Ted. The swift hawk soared high above the waving wheat fields.
Okay, cool. For this next one, I want you to really focus on the vowels.
I'm Bert. Frosty, mornings, bring, bright, crisp, air, and sparkling dew on grass.
Smack asks if they are using the recordings to train an AI.
Action.
That's nasty as hell.
The candy count starts. Sam is particularly aggressive about accidentally shunting candy off the bar when counting Ian's bag. The contestants wait in the den, and Mizzy asks the others which of them will move to LA with her when they get famous from the show. During the count, a BMW drops off a familiar face. The contestants are shown a Dude Wipes sponsorship.
Always be prepared. Always have Dude Wipes in your bag, ready to go. Always be prepared. Always have Dude Wipes in your bag, ready to go. Fucking always have Dude Wipes in your bag, ready to go. Kick ass.
The contestants who earn immunity are Alexis, Simol, and Mizzy.
My thoughts are, I worked really hard, and it sucked that my candy got stolen, but ultimately that candy was found, and the person who stole it apologized to me. However, there is someone in the house that is scheming and causing chaos in the house, and we are here to find out who took it, because a lot of you are wondering how Alexis has immunity, and she's going to fill you in on that.
The candy was in the dresser in my room that we didn't know that opened.
We put a team together to make sure that she got the most candy, just because I feel like it was fair, because we both were like heavily stolen from this week.
Just an FYI, on the packaging, it says that the Dude Wipes are flushable. They are not flushable. Do not flush these down the toilet, okay?
Luke presses Prince because Mizzy revealed that they gave Alexis and Mizzy immunity on purpose when that was not what he was told, and on why the host called Prince a thief during the immunity sequence.
Interesting revelations in there. Very interesting revelations.
I think so too.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Sounds like I was kept very far on the outskirts of this little group we had. There were things I didn't know.
Like what?
About.
Like what?
Alexis having the most candy. You? What the hell did Jeremy just say in there? Well, the host of the show called you a thief.
Yeah.
So you're not a thief. You're telling me this. You did not steal any candy.
Walk around and ask every single person.
Can you tell me? I know, I'm busting your chops here. It's part of the game. It's part of the game. Now you're stressing me out, cause
no,
you think what I'm doing now is worse than what I did last night.
I'm saying when it comes to me putting myself on the line for you, I don't think I'm gonna do it no more, because you questioning me and I feel like you pressing me when I just showed you the biggest fucking loyalty this morning when the whole house was saying fuck Luke. I made that motherfucking meaning happen.
Wipe your bottom with some fudging Dude Wipes.
Mizzy approaches Luke, who has decided to sleep the rest of the night to avoid annoying anyone further. He admits he didn't actually steal candy from her. Mizzy tells Prince, and he is annoyed, and says that they will be voting for Luke now. Mizzy says they need to stick to the plan and eliminate Smack and take Luke out next week. Bert comforts Ted, who thinks he has jeopardized himself by giving his candy away.
What do you think there might be?
You think anybody would vote for me?
No, you're a sweetheart. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
can
what
imagine.
if they find out that I'm voting for myself and then they see that's an opportunity to have another...
I understand.
It's valuable in here to have goodwill.
Exactly. Yeah. But I find it really sweet and admirable they went to like throw yourself on the sword just to make sure no one else gets hurt. I mean, that's fucking beautiful.
No, I'm getting nervous.
Right. I mean,
I'm getting nervous, and it's the plan that I knew was gonna work.
well, I got your back. You know, no matter what. I mean, you're my favorite dude here, and
That's sweet. Thank you.
Yeah. And if you were eliminated, I'll miss you the most compared to everyone else. May I meet him? Okay.
That's sweet. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Anything for you.
The contestants are invited to a party around the BMW. Peyton has a crying session from the stress.
Hey, Peyton. Peyton.
Yeah?
Can we need to shoot a quick scene.
Yeah, it's a lot right now.
Peyton, wait. What is wrong?
I don't know. I think everything's kind of hitting me.
And the fish receive printouts of fan art from the internet.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just said thank you.
Famous House. Thank
Thanks,
y'all
Famous
so
House.
much. Like, y'all nailed this.
Thank you, AI. Thank you, Famous House.
I ain't thinking AI.
AI made this. Look.
Thank
Well, I'm
you
very
could just tell.
flattered by your,
It's
by
so
their
cool.
very accurate description of my physique.
Luke stays away from the party, saying he doesn't need cigarettes because he will be free to smoke tomorrow, but Ron visits him and says he won't be going home. Meanwhile,
If he gets to prison, if he goes home tomorrow, man, guess what? I'm not going to make him for 5 more weeks until for 5 more weeks. And then it's like it was like we just started making progress. It's like, but like I feel like he can be helped in a way. He can be helped. Like he's a fucking asshole. It's like I feel like if I can help him get him sleep, take my stuff. And he really respects me. And he seems like, admire me, affected. I can basically, but the problem is, I won't be able to talk to him. I won't text him, or see how he's doing. I will monitor his progress, and I'm afraid he'll just regress, basically, and all that process will just be undone. And yeah, we'll just go out, all that, we'll just go out the fucking window and everything, and it'll be like undone.
he says that he doesn't understand how Alex isn't under serious threat this elimination and thinks he will ruin the entire show. Also,
Here's another thing. Basically, keep my mind off sex. Keep my mind off sex. They're trying to keep my mind off sex. I'm horny. I mean, I should probably not horny. I'm a horny ass freak. I'm a horny ass motherfucker with in there. I gotta fuck. Sorry for being not being a fucking anyone's driving nuts. Waiting. I'm low-key going crazy. I'm low-key going crazy. I'm like low-key losing my mind. But like, yo, that's what I'm trying to keep myself busy.
Mizzy tells Binks she thinks Simol is the executive producer, and that's why he got special attention and a meeting with the host. She says she felt genuine emotion from Simbol's ChatGPT poem because she believes it is the words of the executive producer. Production emerges from the basement with a large desktop computer. Just as they set the computer down, Luke bangs pans around the house and tells the contestants it's time to go to the basement to vote.
We're casting our vote in the basement. We're casting our vote.
Then goes to bed to prank them.
I don't know, it just played it was like kind of
Don't
scary.
fuck with it, dude.
Like he's like, don't.
You don't even know what it is.
It's a computer. It's a computer.
Is it? That's
Well,
a big ass computer.
Yeah, we don't know what it's for.
But if they didn't want us to touch it, like they would be here. They know that some shit's going on. Their cameras aren't here.
Listen, I did it for. Well, I did it because I was kind of desperate. But anyways.
You did it for the lulz.
Yeah, basically.
I just
so.
don't believe him though. I
You
think
don't
that
have to believe him.
Do you not see how like red my face is? Like I'm fucking embarrassed.
You don't
right
have
now.
to believe him, but he has to say it.
Say what?
These words you're saying right now. Sir.
Well, I'm glad you're upbeat about this because I feel terrible.
They scold him for the prank and call him a plant, and Binks says he has a Hollywood face. Mizzy says the experience was triggering, and Luke says, everyone's triggered. Luke admits to Bert that he wasn't withdrawing from cigarettes.
You're like securing yourself as the number one spot to get blown off, dude.
Yeah, I know. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
So you figured that was gonna happen anyway, so you just said
Pretty much. Bingo.
Cigarette habit, and I guess the withdrawal and
than the crazy first 2 nights.
I did make up all that.
I'm sorry?
I made up the cigarette thing.
Oh.
Yeah, as an excuse because, like I said, I felt bad about the pumpkin thing. I was just exhausted, honestly. There was no cigarette withdrawal. It was just, that was a fabrication on my part. I'm sorry about that too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Your spirit animal might say we're snake. That's on point.
Yeah.
Prince says this has solidified his vote against him because people have PTSD and it was inconsiderate.
This is probably like they're annoying.
Prince? Oh yeah.
He's mad. It's just like obviously, but it's like
it's super obvious. What
I'm
the fuck?
obviously having PTSD too, but like I'm just not freaking out like out there, and like I just think
there's like some reality shows where they have like sirens, like
I've seen
come
pans
to the
in a
kitchen.
lot of shows.
Huh?
I've seen pans in a lot of shows.
Yeah.
Luke is summoned to the basement by Ben. The official Twitter account announces that Luke's mission is complete.
Contestant Luke has been eliminated. Reason for elimination? Leaving the play area. Reminder, do not go down the staff stairs, open doors, or windows. Contestant Luke has been eliminated. Reason for elimination? Going down the staff stairs. Do not open windows, doors, or go down the staff stairs without permission. Thank you.